Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine. Today we're going to do another great full body workout you can do in your home with minimal equipment and minimal space. Remember to come into these workouts warmed up and ready to move. It's important to help prevent injury, get your heart rate up a little bit, warm up your muscles, and get you into kind of the right frame of mind. So we are going to start today with one dumbbell and a fit ball. If you don't have a fit ball, you can do a bridge on the floor or just lie flat on your back on the floor with your knees bent. Okay, so we are going to walk out into a bridge. So we're going to take one dumbbell, maybe a little bit on the heavier side. We're going to do lat pullovers. So we're using the big muscles in your back for this, along with your shoulders. Walk on out to a bridge. Head and shoulders resting comfortably on top of the ball. Press the weight straight overhead. You want to think about squeezing your glutes to keep a good flat surface from your knees to your shoulders. We're going to use straight arms. Pull that weight straight overhead, keeping your elbows straight. Make sure you breathe. 3. If this feels like too much weight, grab another, lighter weight, really hanging on to the ends of the dumbbell. The other thing is if you're having any shoulder pain, you can bend your elbows a little and keep it here. So it's a shorter lever, but you're keeping your elbows at the same angle throughout. So you're not moving your elbows. So you can kind of try that, those different variations depending on how hard this feels or if you're having any shoulder pain. Also, you can limit your range of motion just a little. So you can just go to here and then back up instead of all the way straight overhead. Let's do 2 more. Breathing. And 10. All right. Bring it back to your chest and slowly walk back up to sitting. So if you do feel any lightheadedness or anything, it's important to sit and let that pass before you move on to the next exercise. I'm going to get my ball out of the way here. Raise my camera up just a little. Next, we're going to do sit to stands. So find a good sturdy chair. And the way we're going to do it today is I want you to do a slow sit, fast stand. So we're going to work on a little bit of power. So where I want you to stand up quickly, slowly sit down. Stand up quickly, almost like you're going to jump out of your chair. 3. Sit as slowly as you can, no flopping. Up 4. Really control on the way down. 5. Make sure you're breathing. 6. If you're having any knee pain with this, you could stagger your feet a little, just a little, not a lot. 7. Remember, you want to be sitting up on the edge of your chair. That helps you get up more easily. 9. Trying to do this without your hands. 10. Quickly, slowly, and rest. Okay, that's a really, really good way to work on not only muscle strength, but muscle power. So we're working on quick movements, which is really important for life, right? If you're having to recover from a fall or, quickly catch something, you want to have those muscles ready to do those actions so that you can recover and either hold your balance or catch whatever fell or, those types of quick things that happen in our lives. Okay, next we're going to stand up, or you could sit on a ball. And we're going to do biceps curls. So I'm going to get my chair back out of my way. I have my dumbbells right here. Make sure you pick them up with good form. So just slowly up, all the way back down. Now, if you would like to, you could add a balance challenge to this. So either a tandem stance, a narrowed stance like we talked about the other day, a little bit of a staggered stance, or a single leg stance. Now notice that I'm going a little bit slowly with this one. All the way down. You want your elbows to go all the way down straight. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears, tummy tight. If you add a balance challenge, you also add more core challenge. Now you can hold it with this grip like I have, or you can turn it this way to do more of a hammer style grip, whichever feels better on your shoulders, your joints, your elbows. 3 more. Now, if you are doing a balance challenge, try to do the entire set one way. So either on one foot or with one foot in front. And then the next set that you do, switch feet. Put the other foot in front for your tandem stance, or stand on the other foot throughout the entire set if you can. And not only does that challenge your balance, but it challenges this hip. It's a good hip stabilizer to stand either with a narrowed stance or with a single leg stance. It challenges your core, like I said, and all those little muscles all the way up. So you're not just doing biceps curls sitting on a bench. We're adding more, we're getting more out of it. Okay, next we're gonna lower down to the floor and do some mountain climbers. So if you need something for your wrists, you can roll up a yoga towel or a beach towel and put your hands over it. You can use dumbbells to keep your wrists straight. There's lots of ways you can kind of account for this if you do feel like you have wrist pain during these exercises. So we're going to go start in a plank. Wrists, hands directly beneath your shoulders. Nice, flat. You don't want your hips up like this. You want to be in a good flat position. And your neck also stays in a nice neutral position so that your cervical spine is in line with the rest of your back. Into a plank, you're going to drive one knee up in between your elbows without putting your toe down. Keep breathing. Keep that head in that neutral position. No need to look up or look down at those knees. 6. You should really be feeling this in your tummy. And obviously your arms and shoulders. 1 more each side. And 10. Good. One good way to stretch is to sit back in a child's pose, give those shoulders a little break, and come back up. Okay, we are going to stand up, so make sure you stand up slowly so you don't get lightheaded, with proper form, keeping your weight back over your hips. We're going to move over here to where I have my tubes next. We're going to do some side twisting. So facing the wall, you want your tube about chest or hip height, kind of in here within your torso height. I want your feet nice and wide. We're going to face the wall and twist to the side. Breathe. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Now, always with bands, the closer you stand to the wall, the easier it'll be. The further back you go, the more difficult it is. If you need to, you can double up on bands. Keeping those arms out in front of you. 1 more each side. And rest. All right, very good. We have 1 more to do. We're going to do some ab leans, either on the ball or on a Bosu if you have one. If you don't have a ball or a Bosu, you can do it on a chair, on the edge of a chair, or just sitting on the floor. So I'm going to be a little bit forward on my Bosu or on your ball, whichever you have. Cross your arms here. You can also start here with your hands on your legs and just slide your hands. That's a good place to start. Then cross here is kind of the next level. So I want you to go back. I want a nice flat back. Go straight back and then come almost all the way up, but not to here, because when you come to here, it disengages your core. So I want you to go back and come almost all the way up. Neck in a neutral position again. If this feels like you want more, you can bring your hands behind your head. That increases your lever length That's what these do. This is a shorter lever, kind of a mid-length lever, and then a longer level. So you're changing kind of the center of gravity. Keep breathing. Breathing is the essential thing with core. Being able to control your breath. Let's do 2 more. And rest. Good. So the good thing about these is you can do as many or as few as you wish. So if you do a few, and then you can start to build up from there. Keep notes, keep records. Hi, Baloo, of where you are, because you will see improvement. And it's really empowering to see that improvement. All right, well, go through these 1 or 2 more times, add some cardio in between if you have the time. And if you have any questions, as always, please message me either privately or leave a message in the comments, and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great workout.